Hey, let's talk about match number 3 from Pro Wrestling Noah's Sunny Voyage from February 24, 2024 in Yokohama Radiant Hall. This was a Victory Challenge Tag League match that saw Masa Kitamiya and Daiki Inaba take on Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane, known as Los Golpeadores. I know I said that wrong. Golpeadores. Something. Just bear with me, guys. Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane. Really like this. I mean, shocker, I know. But, again, trying to bite my tongue and not be the guy who continually says how it, Noah's full of wrestling that I like and not the type I don't like. But bear with me on this match. Lucha is typically not my cup of tea. All right? Lucha typically is spot to spot to spot to spot to eventual finish. And I don't even mean that as an insult. It's just typically what it is. I've even heard Conan say on his podcast that that's what it is. It's big, huge spots continuously until the match is over. All right. And if that's your thing, that's cool. That's cool. But here we got two great lucha guys, Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane. And understand, I'm a big Masa Kitamiya fan. I actually think he follows me on Twitter. One of the rare wrestlers who actually follow me. There's a few. Matt Riddle follows me. There's a couple. But very hard to get a Japanese wrestler to follow you. In my experience, those of you who've done it, maybe you can share the secret with me sometime. But I'm always putting them over in their matches. Not to get a follow, but, hey, come on. Anyhow, Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane are excellent lucha wrestlers. Okay, I'm sure that they wrestle that style as good as anyone today. Or very good at least. But in Noah, they work that style. And let me tell you what I mean. You don't just see lucha spots continuously. They build to a crescendo and they hit them when they have worked them into the match. So as they're facing Kitamiya and Inaba, who are two big, strong brutes who can just throw you around because they're capable of that, they went with that style with them. They went with the forearm smashes. They went with the body slams. They went with the power slams. They went with moves like that until they felt, okay, here's an opportunity to hit a big leaping arm drag. Here's an opportunity to hit a hurricanrana. Here's an opportunity to hit a big dive off the top rope or over the turnbuckle and the corner pads and the post and everything onto the floor. And the most incredible move of the match, and you guys know I'm not a guy who looks for moves, but it was incredible. Whenever I get these guys confused, Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane, one of them laid on his back while the other ran towards him, and the one on his back used his legs and feet to propel the other over the top rope onto Kitamiya and Inaba, who were outside on the floor. It had to be seen to be believed. It was great stuff. This match was very back and forth. Kitamiya and Inaba, like I said, they just used their strength. If there was a weakness, it was that. You got to pull a little bit more out of the bag when you're wrestling these luchador guys that can just do things that blow your mind. Now, that doesn't mean Inaba and Kitamiya have to be luchadors, but they can't rely just on strength and power, and I feel like they did that here, especially Inaba. Kitamiya can adapt. I think Kitamiya is capable of being a GHC heavyweight champion. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I think he's that good. I do. I mean, I think he's great. I've seen him wrestle Nakajima in matches that blew my mind. Some of my favorite matches are between them two, especially the only cage match in Noah history was between those two, and it was awesome. But here, Los Golpeadores just had, again, butchering it, I'm sure, just had a little bit too much here. They had a little bit more flair. They had a little bit more determination, and they come up with the victory whenever Daiki Inaba gets pinned after. And again, Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane, I'm sorry, I gotta figure out which one's which, especially when I'm watching stuff like this and reporting back on it. To my shame, I don't remember which. Did a big, was it a moonsault off the top rope on to Inaba after hitting him with numerous things and Inaba kicking out to finally get the 1, 2, 3, score themselves some points in this Victory Challenge Tag League. They walk away 2 points. They get 2 points for that. Kitamiya and Inaba get 0, of course, here, but they'll have more chances coming up. Great opening to this Victory Challenge Tag League tournament. Great stuff.